This video comes to you from Fox 11 in Los Angeles, California. The video starts out with three people coming home from a night out. As they attempt to enter their residence, they are approached by an armed man claiming to be an agent from the DEA. He is later joined by a second man who appears not to be armed. The armed man does a quick pat down of one of the gentlemen, and a few minutes later, the second robber becomes violent with the man that was attempting to open the door. Now let's break it down. The young lady we see here is totally unaware of her surroundings, but instead is completely preoccupied with the lemon tree growing by the front door. The gentleman opening the door seems to have no sense of urgency in doing so, and is also totally unaware of his surroundings. Both the young lady and the gentleman could have been lulled into a false sense of security because, one, they were so close to being inside the safety of their home, or two, they felt that there was safety in numbers. The gentleman in the blue jacket is a good example of what situational awareness should look like. His head is up, his attention is directed towards the high traffic area, and he even spots the criminal a little ways out. You can see his gut is telling him something isn't right, but he doesn't act on that bad feeling. He doesn't even appear to inform the other members of his party as to what he is seeing. I'm sure that he and the others were caught off balance when the man approaching announced he was DEA, but they would soon realize that the men were not law enforcement, but violent criminals. The criminal seemed to focus in on the gentleman who was attempting to unlock the door. In fact, for the majority of the video, the criminals completely ignored the other two. As you can see, the young lady is pretty much allowed to move around freely the entire time. I never teach anyone to draw on a drawn gun. After all, this is real life, not the movies. But what I do teach is to look for an opportunity. Had either the young lady or the gentleman on the ground been armed, there was plenty of opportunities for them to get to their weapon and maybe turn the table on their attackers. Even if one of them was able to get to their weapon, they would still have to consider if they could get a clear shot without endangering their friend. Remember safety rule number 4, know your target and what lies beyond. One misplaced round could have cost their friend his life. So, what would you do in this situation? Leave me a comment below. Remember, Monday morning quarterbacking is easy. Violence happens quickly, and your plan may not always fit the situation you're facing. You may have to make small adjustments to your plan, but that's still better than having to create one from scratch when seconds count. Thanks for watching.
If you like this video, please like and subscribe.